Let's go through the injuries first, Neil.
Yeah, how long you got?
Oh, Merry Christmas first.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you.
The injuries. Aidan Flint.
Aidan Flint, yeah, he's going to struggle for this weekend. I think you don't often come off during a game and then manage to get yourself on the pitch the following game. I think Leo was slightly different with that a couple of weeks ago because it was impact. So Aidan's going to struggle.
Junior Hoylett.
Junior, again, Junior's probably similar. He's going to struggle. Obviously came off in the Brentford game, so he's still not quite right. Gary Medine will be similar. Be similar as well. And we've had one or two as well. Others that have picked up knocks this week that are going to struggle for the game.
Your thoughts on the back of the Morrison decision as well?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed on two counts. Firstly, at the time, I didn't think it was a red card. I will say, I do understand the modern game and the need for us to protect players because of the pace of the game now. And the lad Nikita was just too quick for Mozza. That's so simple. It was just too quick for him. But the more I watched it, the more I was convinced it wasn't a red card. Just because there's genuine attempt for the ball. His past record, and just he just goes for the ball, and I think you just saw the reaction of all the players on the pitch. No one could believe it was a red card. Both benches were amazed. They said afterwards they couldn't believe it. So I thought on that the right to appeal was there. I thought it was sensible to appeal. Majorly disappointed that three people sitting in a room didn't see the right to overhaul it. But then the biggest thing of all, and the craziest thing of all, they've not reduced the ban from 3 games. They've left it at 3 games. I can't understand that at all. There's people that are in charge of running our game. I don't see any common sense in that at all. So really disappointed. I did go to speak to the referee after the game. You have to wait 30 minutes afterwards. So I went in between 35 and 40 minutes, and the referee had left the stadium already. So obviously wasn't too keen to see me.
All of which means, I'll say it, you don't have to, you've got a central defensive crisis on your hands.
Yeah, well, I always look at it as, yes, if you're short in a position and you say that you're short of players, somebody's misfortune's another one's gain. So Curtis came on at the weekend, and I thought was outstanding when he came on, as he has been since I came in. And we've obviously got Sol as well, who's chomping to go, who wants to play. He's been getting fitter. Where's his levels at? Then we'll see. We'll see over time. But more importantly, he's got great experience and great leadership qualities, and wants to play. And we've also got young Kieran Brown as well, who's played international football for Northern Ireland. So we've got strength and depth in that position. So without Mozza, and if Flinty's going to be struggling, then we have got players that are ready to play.
Sol Bamba's a really interesting one. Did his ACL in March. Had the one sub appearance against Birmingham when they were holding on, down against them. Is he ready to? He wants to. He always wants to play Sol, doesn't he? Yeah. He would have played a month ago if you'd let him. Yeah. Is he ready to step in now, would you say?
Sometimes players get to a certain age, they're just the best judge to whether they're ready or not. Players know their bodies better than anybody, and what you have to do as a player is you have to learn to understand your body, and that takes time. It doesn't happen in your late teens and your early 20s. It does take time. What Sol's got on his side is huge experience and understanding of himself and of the game, and the requirements of the game. Sol knows he hasn't been ready. He thought he was, but then has realised he hasn't at the intensity that I've wanted to work at. But he's had 4 weeks of that now, and he's had some games, and I think you always want players to have more, but you never know if players are ready until they really get out there anyway, until they get on the pitch. So Sol Bamba starts on Saturday. Will I be a relaxed man on the sideline? Yes, I will be. Yeah.
Because he's a real presence as well, isn't he?
Because he's a personality, he's a presence, he's a leader, and let's not forget, he's a very, very good centre half, and he's had a wonderful career. So his attributes been there. What's the questions for Sol? He's been out a long time, but it happens all the time. Players have long-term injuries and come back. Sometimes it becomes about your desire and your heart to want to do it. If his opportunity comes on Saturday to play, then it's down to Sol to grab that opportunity, the same as any player has to at any age.
And in contrast, up front now, you've got Glatzel came on. Ward did ever so well for the time he was on, but Glatzel came on, scored a really good goal. His move-up was terrific, wasn't for it. We've got a decision to make up top.
I think I've got quite a few decisions to make, I've got to be honest, across the pitch. So they're good decisions to have, good dilemmas. Gary Medine, when he's played, has played very, very well, and I don't think it should be lost on anybody that he's played in 4 games and we've got 10 points. So you can look at that and then say, well, he didn't start at Brentford but came on and was arguably the best player on the pitch in the last half an hour, but he's not been fit. Waldy's come on and done exceptionally well when he's come on, and he's played in 2 really tough away games where he's had to work as hard as anybody on the pitch, to make an impact, and done a really good job for the team. And then Glatz, who's had a hamstring issue since I come in, had to be patient again. We've had to get him up to speed, but then he's come on and made an impact. So it's pleasing that those players we're talking about have done really well when they've been on the pitch. And then that's obviously not talking about Omar Bogle as well, who's desperate to be involved and wants to play. So we've got options, and we have to find different ways. It can't just be about one route to goal. It can't just be about set pieces. It can't just be about Lee Tomlin. Can't just be about crosses in the box or shots from distance. You have to find different formulas for every game. And what I've got there, I've got combinations of players, along with people like Callum Patterson as well. There's got a good goal scoring record for the club, for sort of the position he plays. You've got players that can find different ways to score goals, and ultimately that's what we have to do.